Okay, just imagine it's not pouring rain right now. Take in this incredible view. This is absolutely amazing. I say it once again, can you believe Norway exists in real life? It's insane. I'm going out here just to film this for you. You can see there's a waterfall up there. Oh, there. It's a waterfall. It's absolutely crazy. I love it.
Rolling with Cassie down the northern road. Big rig dreams with a heavy load. Through the fjords and ice where the cold winds blow. Rolling with Cassie. Let's go, let's go.
Hi, my name is Cassie and I drive trucks. Today we are in the lovely Norway as we are exploring, or I am exploring my new job as a truck driver in Sweden, Norway and Denmark. I'm gonna drive 4 days per week if everything goes as planned. I love Norway. It's a refreshing weather they have. Thank you. So I'm gonna be trucking here. I'm gonna drive this truck. It's a MAN. It's a very good truck to drive. It's manual. It's yeah, I think it's gonna work out really well, especially if the weather stays this awesome. So let's go. Let's explore Norway. Let's go back to the first day when I got picked up by my boss. It really hurt my heart to leave Happy behind, but in the future he will be able to join me on my journeys. And I really look forward to that. Sen Happy. I have been to Norway twice before, during my Lofoten drive with Mercedes electric e-Actros truck. That was amazing. And also when I traveled from Kirkenes in the north to Bergen in the south with a cruise ship. But more of that in another video. Everything feels new to me here, but I did recognize some parts of the road from Euro Truck Simulator. I may have worked on a ferry for 2 months, but the amount of ferries here take the price. This land is connected by ferries, bridges and tunnels. Some of the tunnels go deep under the water, and they are so steep that you're gonna need all the help brakes that you can. Here, using the correct gears is super important. That's why my boss chose to get a manual truck, to eliminate the risk of a surprise gear change in the middle of a hill. That can make you lose momentum, speed, and in the worst case you come to a full stop or even start sliding backwards. And we do not want that. With a manual truck you get the full control. We are at a newly built truck stop in Norway. I have been driving for a bit. It has been a bit scary. The roads have turned really small and it goes up, it goes down, and it's curvy, and I'm driving a bit slower than the native Norwegians are doing. The environment here is so cool. We're on the southern part of Norway right now, but the mountains, I don't know if you can see behind me there, there's like it's really misty. And the mist goes up on the mountains as well. It's really pretty. We're gonna sleep now. There's a two beds in this truck. It's gonna go well. I'm really tired. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So you might be thinking, Cassie, are you sleeping in the same truck as someone you basically don't know? And the answer is yes. But we talked on the phone and we met in real life once on the Stena Danica ferry, before I decided to try out this job. I feel that I have a pretty good sense for people and there was a good vibe. Also, it's gonna be really difficult for me to ride along on this drive if I wasn't okay with this solution. And it's only during my training days before I start driving all solo. Also, this truck has lots of space, with its 2 beds and everything. Who built this? Why did they build this? Why? The journey continues towards the Norwegian city Stavanger. I am both a passenger and a driver, which is nice, since the roads are getting smaller and curvier for every hour. So when I'm sitting on the passenger side, I can enjoy the amazing views. It's a bit trickier when you're driving and you have to have all your focus on the road. I have lived on the west coast in Sweden for almost a year now, and I still haven't gotten used to the fast change in weather. Some days it goes from heavy rain to sunshine to hailstorms in less than an hour. And this part of Norway seems to have the same rules when it comes to the weather. But the difference here is that you're below a mountain, on top of a mountain, or you're on your way to a mountain. And the weather will have a pretty important role on how easy that journey will be. The roads here are very different from what I'm used to at home in Sweden. From flat highway roads to steep, curvy and unpredictable mountain roads. I am a bit worried on how I will handle this when the snow comes. So I found 2 hot dogs, or found, sounds weird. I bought 2 hot dogs and it says Swedish prices, which makes me feel at home. But I paid 20 kroner for 2 hot dogs and the Swedish prices would have been 10 kroner. So almost Norway. I got praise for my tattoos, which was nice. They were very nice in there. Thank you, Norway. Now we're unloading. And then we're gonna go to somewhere else in Norway, I'm not sure where. And we're uploading and then we're taking the ferry to Denmark. Not Stena Danik, I know. There will be another ferry. It's gonna be nice. This is so amazing. The views are just breathtaking and yeah, Norway, stop it. Stop it, you. I have a feeling I will definitely enjoy this job. So in case you didn't know, I am a fan of filming cool roads. You can probably imagine I wanted to film everything here. These roads have beauty behind every corner. And it's hard to not be amazed. Somewhere to somewhere, I'm not entirely sure. We have unloaded the trailer and now we are going towards Bergen and we're gonna load fresh fish. and off the ferry we go. I actually never thought I'd see a manual truck again, since they are disappearing more and more. But shifting gears is still there in my muscle memory. I just have to get used to it again and make it as smooth as possible. This gearbox has a small button on the shifter that presses down the clutch, so you basically only need to press down the clutch when you start and stop. And during the other gear shifting, you use your thumb. Easy. Hi guys, I have just been sleeping in this truck. So the situation currently is we were supposed to load at this place like right now, but for some reason they decided that we're gonna load tomorrow instead. Tomorrow by 11, that's like in 16 hours we can load the cargo here. And that's a bit a bit frustrating, because I have planned to go to Skåne truck show and I'm very excited about that, but I feel like this loading situation may be affecting in the way that instead of this drive being finished on Thursday, we might be finished on Friday, the day before the day I want to go to the truck show. So that's a bit unfortunate, but apparently this happens sometimes, of course. But it's a bit sad it happens just now on my first week when I'm trying this out. As you can see, I am alone now because my boss took a walk while I was sleeping. So I took a little nap. I think I might take a walk soon too. We looked at a map and there is nothing here. Nothing is here. But there seems to be some kind of small forest maybe that I'm gonna explore and see if there's something to see. Otherwise, things are feeling very good. Next week I'm gonna be driving solo, but my boss is gonna be with me, and it's just gonna be like as if I'm alone, but he will be there for my first drive alone. By the way, someone made a comment about Cassie, you have been a driver for 13 years. Why do you need someone who instructs you for driving a truck? And I'm like, the driving is no problem. It's the everything around. How do you get through the Norwegian border? How do you know which papers you're supposed to have? Everything around that is included in this drive. Because we're going on ferries, we're going on, Sweden, Norway and Denmark. I have only been driving in Sweden, so it's a lot of new stuff for me. And also how to handle the roads here, because it goes up, it goes down, it goes sideways, and it's insane. And now it's still summer, but there will be a winter soon. And this truck has some, let me show you. Yes, this is a MAN with a manual gearbox. He especially ordered this because he wants to be in charge of the gear shifting because it's very important to get the right gears when you are driving on small roads in Norway. Also, we have these. These are opening a little hatch with gravel in front of the driving wheels. So you push this, you can just a little bit, and you feel like, oh my, it's gonna be slippery up this hill. Also here you raise the bogie. And here you can adjust the weight from the back wheel to the bogie when you are loaded. And you want to do that. Here you lock the last axle. That's also a thing you have to know. Yeah, I think I'm really gonna like this truck. Currently this is my bed where I sleep, and this is the second bed where my boss is sleeping. It's not much room. You have the pillow here and amazing design. Otherwise, I really like it. It's a truck that is built for this function. Yeah. Norway, you're amazing. Also, it feels really good to walk after sitting still in a truck for hours and hours. Sadly, it's raining now. Don't rain too much, please, Norway. I'm just about to enter this view. The rain is coming. I'm gonna be soaked. And I wasn't wrong. Gonna take that walk for my mental health. This is incredible. Norwegian fjord. I mean, these hills, it's going downhill like a lot. And if you don't stop in time, you're in the fjord. So I enjoyed the view a little bit before going back to the truck. It was getting late. I regret my decision. Why does it have to be so steep? With great mountain beauty comes great leg day. Whew. Here I was telling a story from the old days when I saw the biggest lightning ever. And I was thunder. I don't want to be in this darkening, super rainy Norwegian forest anymore. Let's go! Åh jävlar vad det regnar. What a nice walk this was. So nice, very refreshing. Yep. Gladly, this rest stop we're at, they have a shower. Yay! So I got to borrow a towel and now I can shower because, well, I guess I don't need that, but you know. Good morning. We have one two colleagues on the sides. I have slept really well. Oh, it was so nice to sleep. That was the one positive thing about standing here for 20 hours almost. The boss is looking around to see if we can load the trailer soon. Please say yes. We finally got our trailer loaded and could continue our journey towards Denmark. If you have seen my videos before, you know that Swedish drivers almost always load and unload their own trucks. That's the standard. But on this drive, I won't be handling much cargo it seems. And I don't mind, especially if I'm gonna load a lot of fresh fish. I felt at this point, Norway is just showing off. And we're back on a ferry towards another ferry. Yay! So finally we got the cargo. We were waiting for the cargo for about 26 hours, I think. I don't know why it took so long. But finally we got it and I have been so bored. I took a walk yesterday. That was it. Then I got really soaked in the rain. That was fun. Oh well, I have been driving this month, and I love it. It's a really great truck, and also it's a bit challenging to drive in Norway compared to Sweden. In Sweden, most of the time everything is just flat, but Norway has it. It goes up, it goes down, it's curvy, and you never know what happens behind the next corner. So it's definitely a bit more challenging, and I do have to. You have to be like alert a lot more when driving. So that's gonna be fun to learn because I I feel like a noob again when I'm driving, but it's gonna be good, I think. I'm having a great time. Currently, we are waiting for the ferry to Denmark. So we go from Stavanger, Norway, to Denmark. Where in Denmark? I'm not sure. I don't remember. That's gonna take a long time. A few hours of wait time that we will roll on the ferry. Yeah. Heck yeah. This brought me back to my trucking trips to Gotland. This boat ride is gonna be a lot longer though, about 11 hours of boat time. Since we have food loaded, it needs to be kept cold. On the boat you get an electric cord to plug in for the cooler units. Otherwise the car deck would be filled with diesel fumes, and we don't want that. Now, don't get me wrong, I loved working at Stena Danica, but this boat was something different. For example, the whole restaurant part felt fancy. You as a driver get to pick your own food. On Stena Line it's more of a school lunch situation where you get the plate handed to you. Everything was so good. And of course I couldn't help but compare it to Danica. This is a newer ship and all, but still. We took a walk and looked at a not so sunny sun deck and tax-free shop, and we decided to head for bed. There had been wind warnings, and you could feel the waves starting to pick up as the time passed, so we kinda wanted to fall asleep before the storm got worse. Alright, this is my cabin. Oi, oi, oi. We have the Volvo trucks on the wall. I'm gonna sleep just fine, I hope. Yeah, better fall asleep fast before we're on to open waves. Restroom. Not gonna shower, I showered yesterday. Oof. There we go. This boat is actually amazing. I really like it. It's sorry Stena, but this boat is way better. It has a better vibe. The stuff seems like professional and the food was awesome. Yes. Good night, fam. Alright, good night, big Volvo. The boat is rocking back and forth. I feel a bit nauseous. I hope I will survive the night. Also, what is this hatch above me? Hopefully I can sleep. Good morning, Denmark. I am not the same Cassie I was yesterday. Jesus, I am so tired. I feel like I got beaten up tonight. As soon as I managed to fall asleep, a big wave comes and knocks me out of bed almost. And I felt so seasick. I have these seasick or motion sickness wristbands. They're not proven to help, but I did imagine they helped on Stena Line. I should have taken a seasick pill before going onto this boat. I felt so positive yesterday. Now I wake up and I feel like, I still feel sick. I don't know if I'm gonna eat any breakfast. Just the thought of food is making my tummy... Nope. So we are in Denmark now, and hopefully I can go home tonight. We'll see. It can be one more night in the truck also. But nice boat. Thank you. Yeah, I did not have to do that, but I did that. Every second you can save on this was appreciated by me, at least, when I was making cabins.
I met Horatio 5 years ago outside of Munich on the way home. It was 45 degrees and I could barely breathe. He waved and said, "Hey, come sit by me." I was scared at first, cause when he spoke it wasn't very soft. He told me about the lifelong love of his side. Had a t-shirt on that said we're all gonna die.
Waking up and still feeling seasick. All I could manage was a glass of raspberry smoothie. The sea had calmed down, but I couldn't wait to get off the boat by now.
Was 22, unemployed with a perfect smile. On his way to Paris, no, I never asked why. His English was as bad as mine, but
Welcome to Denmark, or as I like to call it, the Flatlands. After battling the hills of Norway, it felt so good to relax on a flat highway again. We made it to our destination, where we dropped off the trailer for another driver to pick it up. Same procedure with the cooler units. Connect the wire and switch to electric power. Easy. Then we had some time to spare, so we made a short delivery with another trailer.
Just reverse steam on a place. We're unloading some pallets, or I am not, but a new thing for me is not loading and unloading my own truck. It feels weird that, no, that's someone else's job. I'm like, what? It's not the same in Sweden. By the way, we are currently in Denmark. We took the boat yesterday, we got here. We have been driving, we're gonna be driving through all of Denmark, and then we're going to then we're gonna enter Sweden again. So we have been driving like in a circle: Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and then we're going home. So we're gonna load the trailer soon, and he's gonna unload it tomorrow. And I'm gonna jump off on the road and take the train home, because I need to get home before tomorrow. So that feels good. I'm going home today. It seems I'm gonna be so tired. It's lots of new things to learn. and remember. I feel great. This is gonna be a fun job. Yeah.
Those days we spent by the fun, driving around, passing through town.
Since I am such a true gamer, I got so happy when I found the game recorder. Finally my true skills can be shown.
Det här är ju kul. Eller?
For kids all ages.
Yes, fun for all ages and Cassie.
We are back in Sweden and my journey ends here. For now. These 4 days have been super fun and I have learned so much. I really look forward to this job and I think it could be perfect for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It feels so amazing to be back in a truck again. Stay tuned for more videos from your one and only trucker Cassie.